Every turn has an order, every step has a place. Follow the sequence and the rules keep pace. Beginning phase, then main phase, combat in between. Second main, then ending phase, that is the routine. Untap, upkeep, draw. First main, then fight. Second main, end step, clean up ends, that's right. Step by step, the turn moves through. Know where you are and you'll know what to do. First comes untap, turn tap things straight. Lands and creatures ready, artifacts at the gate. Nobody gets priority during untap time. It is not a response window, it is just the starting line. Then comes upkeep, now triggers can appear. If something says at upkeep, it usually starts here. Those triggers use the stack, then players get their say. Priority moves around before the step goes away. After upkeep comes draw, the turn player draws one card. That draw happens first, then the table can guard. If something triggers on draw, it waits for its cue. Then priority goes around and players may respond to. If the stack is empty and all players pass, the draw step is finished and the phase moves past. Beginning phase is done, now the first main begins. This is where slower spells usually come in. Untap, upkeep, draw. First main, then fight. Second main, end step, clean up ends, that's right. Step by step, the turn moves through. Know where you are and you'll know what to do. First main phase opens with the stack clear. The turn player has priority, the main window is here. This is where you play a land if you still have one to play. This is where sorcery-speed can usually have its day. Creatures and artifacts, enchantments, sorceries too. Planeswalkers and setup spells now are open to you. But spells still use the stack before they finally land. Players may respond before the effect can stand. Now combat begins, but do not swing too fast. Beginning of combat is a step that has to pass. This is the last good window before attackers are declared. Tap a creature down now if you want it unprepared. Then declare attackers, the attacking choice is made. Attackers tap to attack unless the rules say they stayed. They are attacking now, you cannot undo that fact. Tapping one after this will not pull it back. Attack triggers happen and go onto the stack. Players may respond now before blockers answer back. Then declare blockers, defenders choose the wall. Once a block is declared, the block remains for all. Block triggers can happen when players get a say. Before combat damage is finally dealt that way. Combat damage happens as a turn-based action comes. Damage is assigned and dealt, no one jumps in once it runs. Untap, upkeep, draw. First main, then fight. Second main, end step, clean up ends, that's right. Step by step, the turn moves through. Know where you are and you'll know what to do. After damage is dealt, players act again. Then end of combat is the last combat end. When combat's finished, second main is next. Another main phase window for sorcery speed effects. Play your land now if you did not before. Cast your slower spells, build up something more. Priority still moves, the stack still runs the same. Nothing just resolves until all players pass again. Then the end step begins and the words matter here. At the beginning of the end step means the trigger starts clear. Those triggers use the stack, players can respond. Last chances, for instance, before the turn moves on. But until end of turn does not end right here. It lasts through the step to clean up, makes it disappear. Step is not clean up, that is the thing to get. One still has priority, one cleans up the set. Cleanup is last. Discard down to hand size. Damage wears off creatures, temporary effects say goodbye. Until end of turn ends in cleanup. Now the turn is almost over. The rule is clean up the rounds. Most cleanup steps give nobody priority. The game just resets what it needs to be. But if something triggers or state-based Untap makes ready, upkeep checks the start draw, gives the card, made phase plays its part. Combat is windows before and after blows, second main rebuilds, then the ending phase closes. Unstep can answer, clean up clears away.